everyone, I am Amanda from Mandy Lynn Plans. Welcome back for my Hobonichi Cousin 2020 setup video. Here I have both my 2019 July to December avec and my 2020 January to June avec, and I just wanted to quickly kind of show you a comparison. I know that several people are curious how the avec chunks up if you use stickers or other things in your cousin. So here I do have some other things in this cover, and I will explain as we go along, but this is pretty much a brand new avec, and then I use stickers quite a bit. So there's a size comparison for you. That's really all I wanted to do with the 2019. This is a Hobonichi cover, they both are, and it is the Night Safari colors. So it is the kind of midnight blue on the outside and then the brown on the inside with the hide and seek clear on clear cover. So we are saying goodbye to that for now. I might decide to switch back to that cover if I want later. The cover that I have on this is the Lotus cover, so it is the teal outside and the pretty bright pink on the inside. And I have the clear cover on cover. And the reason that I have that on this one is because I want to access this back pocket. As much as I love the hide and seek clear on clear cover, you do not have access to the back pocket because of the way that it is designed. So I'm excited to be able to functionally use this, and we will get to more of that later. But for now, I just want to go ahead and dive in and show you all that I have so far for my 2020 planner. Starting with the pockets over here, I do have my stencils. These are both Hobonichi stencils. I have the blue and the green. And then here is a Dear Lily Designs stencil. And it has 3 different Hobonichi grid sizes on it. We have the grids for the Cousin, the English, A6, and the Weeks. So it is very functional if you are planning in several different planners. I definitely recommend looking that company up. And then I have some sticky notes here if I need random lists. These came in a boho berry box. And then I have my 3 pens with me. I don't use the pen loops as they are designed to use one pen and to close your planner. I like carrying multiple pens with me. So I always have my Tombow Mono drawing pen with me. This is the 03. And then I have a Pentel brush sign pen. That is one of my favorites for lettering. It's not too fat, and so I can get away with lettering quite a bit for titles and things. And then I have some stickers here that are mine, and then my Doodle Girl coffee and laptop, just so that I have easy access to those. And then I have some stickers here. Now, this one actually is really fun. So my husband got me some perfume for my birthday, and I actually think that I was so excited about the sticker that I put it in my planner before I even tried out the perfume. So I've been enjoying that. I just got that last night actually. And then I put my little turtle. This is from a Goulet Pens company order. And so I really enjoy that as well. So then flipping in and taking a look, this is the year at a glance. So we have 2020, 2019, and 2021. And I have the birthdays in with the transparent dot stickers in our shop, as well as the year at a glance. This is the tropical color scheme, and so I just got the dots to match the little month headers. And I only chose to put in birthdays. Previously I've done anniversaries and other things, but it just kind of gets to be a lot. So I just decided to focus on birthdays this year. And then for the yearly index, I have our school schedule as always, as well as birthdays at the bottom. And I don't have this one filled out yet because this is for the 2020-2021 school year. We haven't made that calendar yet. I do have my January monthly in. I will go ahead and link that video for you if you are curious at how I laid these out. And then flipping to the weekly section, I have planned out the first week. If you have been following along for a little bit, you know that I've kind of gone back and forth between the weekly and then also using the dailies as a bullet journal with a Dutch door. And I'm sure that I will continue to play around with that a little bit and flip-flop back and forth. But for now, it was really nice to get back into this weekly and revisit the older way that I was planning. I have decided also that I am going to use these little bookmarks. I kind of went back and forth with my other cover. I love the Ollie clips, but for a brand new planner, these aren't super ideal for me. Even using the smallest one, if I was going to put this even here on the weekly, the pages are so thin in the Cousin. The magnet is so strong that it bulks it up so much. You can see there how much it adds bulk, and even this small one, I want to keep it as thin as possible. So I am going to just use the ribbon bookmarks, at least for now, until my planner chunks up a little bit more and I can justify using these Ollie clips, because I do really love them and the functionality and how strong they are and how many pages that you can hold together. But just for right now, I'm not going to be using them. So then flipping to the daily section, we have a couple things going on here. So the first thing that I did is I actually went ahead and I whited out several of the days. I do not use one page per day strictly. I am coming from bullet journaling and I like to do a lot of different things in my daily pages. I am doing my setup quite a bit differently than I have in the past. So if you are wanting a different idea of how to use this like a bullet journal, you can visit my 2019 setup video. I put all my collections in the month of January, and I did my teacher planning, my music planning in the month of December. So those are a couple of different options for you if you would like to revisit that video. But for now, I have a different setup and I will explain that in a little bit. But here, this is the January page. This is the one that's completely blank. It doesn't even have a grid on it. And I just threw some stickers down and I have my things that I am focusing on, goals and intentions for January. And I'm not gonna share a whole lot about my goals this year, but I did want to kind of show you how I have it laid out. So these are the Cultivate What Matters Power Sheets color coding system. I am using that planner for my 2020 goals and I'm really excited about it. But I wanted to have this here to keep my focus so that I can revisit it as the month goes on, as well as my tending list and my power sheets. And then for today, this is actually the 31st as I am filming this, and it is not January yet, but since I whited out the days, it doesn't really matter to me. I already played my week layout, and so I have been in this book already for this week. And I just have a really simple to-do list, and I will go in tomorrow, and I'm not doing a lot in advance right now. How I plan the dailies will definitely change as time goes on, I am sure, but I wanted to flip back and show you how I'm doing my bullet journal collections. So this is just one of the really thin Hobonichi Memo notebooks that you can get. And I have made a little notebook just for my collections. I was getting really annoyed with moving my collections every 6 months since I used the avec instead of the full year. On one hand, it was nice because I could revisit which collections I wanted or needed, but then at the same time, I was annoyed redrawing each one every time I moved planners. So I only kept the ones that I absolutely loved and referred back to often. So I have the monthly bills and annual bills. These I just have bills that only come out once a year or quarterly so that I can reference when they are coming so that we can be prepared. And here I'm just going to compare the monthly bills to last year just to kind of see how prices are differing. And then I have important house information that I want to remember. It's hard for me to remember what year we did XYZ, and so this is helpful. Who's coming over is a great spread for us to just keep track of who we are hosting if we haven't had somebody over in a while, or if we keep having the same people over. It just helps us keep track of all of that. And then I will have 2 pages here for YouTube ideas. And then we are doing a cookbook called Cook Once, Eat All Week. It is a meal prep book. And we have done several weeks already, but I am starting to forget what we think about them. And so here I just wanted a spot to put which week we're trying, our 5-star rating, and then our thoughts. So if we like it, if we want to change up the recipe a little bit, if we want to omit certain recipes one week and add in certain ones the other week, just whatever we think is going to go here. And then I have a page for Christmas gift ideas. Throughout the year, I come up with ideas for things, and then when Christmas rolls around, it's like, oh wait, what was I gonna do? I don't remember. And then I do have a spot here where I will put my 8 detailed goals from my Cultivate What Matters power sheets. I just haven't gotten around to doing that yet. And then there are several pages here where I can add more collections as the months or even years go on. There's no reason that I couldn't continue this for 2021 if there are still enough pages. And I just tucked it into the back pocket here so that it's secure, but I can take it out easily if I need it. And then flipping to the back, and I actually just remembered that I didn't mention this. This is my fountain pen. It is the limited edition turquoise from the 2019 year. And then I have this other memo book in the back, and I am using this for my school planning and grades. So these come in a 2-piece set. So I was really excited about that. I made up these little sheets here that I have been using this past year and really enjoying. So I teach on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So I made each of these for that day of the week. So I will have Monday, and then the 3 things that I would like to accomplish, Wednesday and Friday, etc. And then these, I use this box to check off what we have done because we don't always get to everything that I have planned. And then I just put the month, the monthly focus, and then whatever grade it is. I do teach kindergarten to 8th grade, so I have quite a range of students. So this helps me keep track of all of that. And then I went ahead and just made a checklist for band for grades, making sure that they are practicing, they're coming prepared, any performances that we have. These are the kinds of things that I grade in band. They pretty much always get their participation points, unless there's a rare occasion where I'll just write it on a sticky note and put it in so that I don't have to waste a bunch of space every single day that we have class. So I will keep track of all of that in here. I'm hoping that this lasts for the whole year. These are so thin, so if I need to take this by itself sometime on the go, it is very easy for me to do so. But then it fits in the back pocket so nicely. So even though everything is not in one actual book, it feels like it is, and it is still so very thin since it is the Avec. So I'm really loving this setup so far. Go ahead and let me know what you are doing for the 2020 year. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time. I always forget something. I put this to the side and didn't notice that it was there until I stopped filming. So this is an idea that I had a while back to create a dashboard, and I was reminded of it whenever I saw Crystal from Lone Star Planner Girl make a dashboard. She actually had a piece of cardstock or paper or something and laminated it for her meals and things that she wanted to track so that she doesn't have to write them in her planner every single week. And I had forgotten that I wanted to do something similar. And so I just went ahead and threw one of these music planning sheets and just wrote my YouTube schedule. I have really cut back how many videos that I'm doing with just the busyness of everything, and my word of 2020 is quality. So I want to make sure that the videos that I am creating for you are quality and that I am still able to spend quality time with my family at the same time, amongst the other things that I do. Anyway, so I probably will only do 3, maybe 4 videos a week, and so I'm using each of these for a specific week. And then as I go through, I can check off when I do the 4 things to make sure that they get out in a timely manner. So we're gonna try this, and I can just rip it off and put a new one on. Each one is about 3 months worth, and it's just taped to my pencil board. So I can always have it with me, but I don't have to write it into my spreads each week. So let me know if something like this would be handy for you too. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time. Let me know what you are doing for the 2019 year down in the comments. And I just said 2019 instead of 2020. Whoops.